This, my friend, is the lake at Central Park. Now, part of this lake existed when this park was planned. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, this park is built around the placement of this lake by the original designer, of whose name I forget right now. But that's a part of the fun of listening to guys like me who do not know too much. You get to know a little something. Oh, magnifique. This is the place you must come to take a picture with your wife and hang it in the living room so that you may remember how beautiful you felt about her when she starts to nag you. It doesn't have to be a nagger. And I zoom in right in back of that building. Well, you can see the spiral. It is the Empire State Building. And to the right of that one, you can see the proportion of the Empire State Building in comparison to the Bank of America building, which is the spiral just to the right of the Empire State Building. Now I pan over, and my most favorite building on the New York skyline is the Chrysler Building, which was completed in 1930, a year before the Empire State Building. At the time of completion, my favorite building, the Chrysler Building, was the tallest building in New York City, as I remember. If not the world. I believe it was the world in 1930. It only stayed that way for a year, which the Empire State came and took away the following year in 1931. And there you have me zooming out, and there is the skyline again. So there's a tall building there. I don't know how tall that is. I believe that's an apartment building. That is the contest nowadays in New York on the skyline, to build the tallest apartment building. Wow. You're not going to be raising any children in there unless they're skydivers. Or maybe. Who knows? But that's the park. Lake here at Central New York recreation area. And you can see people jogging there. They jog around the lake. Me, I'm gonna walk around the lake. Would you like to join me? Oh, you can't join me by film. You have to come here. And so it is fall. You can see the foliage is changing. My auntie sent me a picture of snow and no leaves on the tree. Here in New York City, we still have some leaves on the tree. No, these are not evergreen trees. These leaves are supposed to be gone. So we haven't had much of a frost. But this is the beautiful lake at Central Park. Let me see. And there you go. Wow. What a view. Let me give you a zoomed up view. I just try to go slowly. And see, there are a multitude of people jogging around. I don't know. I believe a brisk walk after a certain age is much more beneficial than pounding on your joints. But to each his own. We all get our vigor from different places. Me, at this time, I want my exercise, but I want to have some energy left for much more than sleep. Oh, a lake is very inspirational. People sing, they jog, everything. See? And then you have a lower path down there that is wonderfully infected by my favorite animal, the dogs. Not because someone told me he's man's best friend, but because I know he is the best friend that you can have. After having dogs for a few years, any dog, that dog will actually try to speak to you when you talk. You know, if you're that type of person who gets bored and find yourself with your companion, the pejo. Well, you start talking, and I have found it's not some kind of Ripley's Believe It or Not. The dog will try to talk. And go for you, because they say you start talking to yourself, you're crazy. But this lake is great. Okay, so we are here at the corner, I would say the northeast corner. Let me see. Let me get a pan from this side. It's not that far, you know. It's not that long of a walk. Not at all. But I can say that because I was blessed enough to grow up in an area where scenes like this are readily found. The only difference is the buildings. And when you take into account the beauty of this lake, and right in the backdrop is all the theaters, any other activity that you may want is right there. Well, that's the difference between my early exposure and today. New York City, beautiful. I'll give you another piece of video from the other side. I don't know what that geyser is. I'll give you another piece from that geyser over there.